What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin, and today I'm coming at you with a look at the new archetype, Adamatia. So if you don't know what Adamatia they're a archetype of rock monsters recently released, and they're pretty fun. Their whole thing is excavating and making their synchro monsters, which are pretty decent. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. So first, going over the basic sort of theme of Adamatia. Their whole thing is excavation, as in like the human scientist, and they are excavating rocks and such. So you have the humans and you have the rocks. The humans you run free ofs because they are tuners, these two being level 2, the analyzers being level 4. Let's go ahead and go over them. So they all have a special summoning condition for Seeker and Researcher, the level 2s. All you have to do is control another Adamatia monster, and you can special it from hand. Analyzer specials itself if your opponent is the only one that controls monsters. And they each have a ability that lets them excavate 5 cards from the top of the deck once per turn. Analyzer lets you special summon an excavate level 4 lower non-rock tuner, and the rest go to the bottom of the deck. Seeker again lets you special summon a level non-rock tuner, and Researcher also lets you summon a level 4 non-rock tuner. So what you're going to be summoning are the Adamatia Crystas. You have Leonite, Reptite, and Dragite. So they're all different attributes, and I bring that up now because that actually is relevant for the Synchro Monsters, because generally speaking, you want to make a Synchro Monster with the right attribute rock because they get some quick effects while the same attributes in the grave. We'll go over that later. The one common effect they all share is that if these are in the field or graveyard, you can put them on top of your deck. However, you do have to take a Synchro Monster of the same attribute from your graveyard or field, put it back to the extra deck. It's a really good way to stack the deck because they all have abilities on special summon. Leonite lets you stack the deck. Reptite lets you also stack the deck from the grave. And Dragite lets you draw a card. So obviously Dragite's the best one. You drawing cards is super nice. But yeah, you kind of want these at 2 just because they're not totally garnets, just because, the Seekers do special summon themselves. At least level 2 ones do. Yeah, but generally speaking, you get a Seeker, get a Rock, and then you'll hopefully be able to make the Synchro Monster of that attribute. Beyond that, though, we do have a little bit of the spell trap support. We have Adamatia Sign, which is a monster reborn, and it stacks the deck. We have Adamatia Lapitite, which is a field spell, gives 500 attack and defense to all rocks, and once per turn lets you pick 5 Adamatia cards from your deck and place them on top in any order. And then we also have the trap Adamatia Relieve, which lets you tribute any number of Adamatia monsters in order to pop that many cards on the field, non-targeting. So it's pretty good. In order to help increase consistency, we have Pot of Desires, because pretty much everything is a free of, so we don't really need to worry about banishing anything important. Terraforming to search the Lapitite for a little stacking. Foolish Burial, because sometimes you can make a Synchro Monster with the wrong attribute, so you want to send the right attribute to the graveyard, and it helps set up for signs. The 2020 revision, so we can play under 2020 rules. Call by the Grave, because this deck is very reliant on that sort of excavation effect. If someone negates it, you're in trouble, and that's mostly done through hand traps. We also have Sentry Soldier of Stone, which can special summon itself from the graveyard so long as all monsters that you control are rock monsters. So it's a neat way to get to sort of Gorgonic Guardian. We also have Effect Veiler as our hand trap, and Block Dragon because it's generic good rock support. Yeah, that's pretty much the main deck. The extra deck we'll go over now, and we're going to talk about the Synchro Monsters. So they all have different effects that allow you to excavate the deck and do different things with it. The best one, Dragite, lets you during the main phase excavate the top 5, and then you can return any cards your opponent controls to the hand up to the number of rock monsters excavated, then you put them back on the bottom. Leonite lets you search a rock that is excavated, and Raptite lets you special a rock that is activated. And I mentioned this earlier, but so long as there's a monster of the same attribute in the graveyard, they all gain quick effects. Dragite negates spell traps as a hard one's return. Leonite monster reborns monsters that are rocks. And Raptite banishes cards from the graveyard. So you kind of want to run these in multiples. Dragite, like I said, is the best one, but they're all pretty good, and they're very matchup dependent at times. Beyond that, though, we just have a few other easy supporty tech cards. We have the Nightmare Package for a little bit of removal. We have Boral Sword for OTK nonsense, Gorgonic Guardian, because it's probably the best rock monster. If you don't know what it does, it as a quick effect negates monster effects, zeroes out attack, and pops said monsters. So it's good disruption. And Granite Loyalist to summon and search rocks. Now for the side deck, we have free Nibiru because it is a searchable rock now. Free Gambasil in case our opponent's not playing something combo-y. Free Twin Twister for a little bit of that 6/6 spell trap removal. And, well, we're actually going to have to change this because I made this list a little while ago. But, yeah, so we have free. It was going to be free red reboot. I would probably put Lightning Vortex at 2 here instead, so yeah, just keep that in mind for the future. Then we also have free Adamatia Resonance, a counter trap that negates monster effects while you control Adamatia synchros, so yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, so like I said, the main purpose of the deck is pretty much to excavate and get synchros on board. Got a few replays for you guys, so we're going to check that out, see what the deck does well, doesn't do well, so on and so forth. And yeah, with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the first replay. Hey everybody, so there was a slight change of plans. Turns out all the replays I gathered for this were corrupted, so yeah, we're just gonna play a game. As I was making this, the thing updated, so the ban list is back. Settings real fast. There we go. Yeah, so we're just gonna play a game, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, player. Let's see what you got. What are you gonna do? I hit you with those mean scissors. Okay, scissors as well. I feel like he's a double scissors guy. Got the feeling. Okay, your player. Oh yeah, we are tab, by the way, and you can really go first or second with this deck. I like to go first though. Yep, agree. Hit the rule. Yep. And okay, this isn't a this hand isn't terrible. It could definitely be better, but we can at the very least stack the deck, so that is going to be fine. We do control a Adamatia, so we can special summon this rock from our hand, like so. Now we activate the Lapitite to go ahead and stack the deck. God, what do we want here? I think we want Analyzer, Raptite, Dragite for the draw. We're going to need Researcher as well. And, what else should we get? Sure, we can put another Seeker on top. Okay, so now we will have the ability to just, choose from any of these monsters. Well, any of the non-tuners for Seeker's effect. So going ahead and getting the Excavation. Yes, now we can special summon excavated monster. So let's go with Dragite for the draw. Now it doesn't really matter what order we put them on the bottom with. Okay. Alright, nice. We got Researcher. Perfect. So that means we can special summon her. Then we can activate this effect in order to do some more excavation. This time we have a lot less control, unfortunately. But I mean, we get the Raptite, which is pretty cool. I'll make sure I understand that effect. Let's see. It's summon, place a rock from your hand or grave on top. Okay, doesn't matter. So we put all of those on the bottom, and we'll be able to make a few Synchro Monsters here. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a eagle using these two. So we have the disruption ready to go. Now we could activate Raptite here. Not really worth it though. Let's see, what else can we do here? Is there any way we can extend? We could definitely make Granite Loyalist here, but let's go ahead and make Dragite, actually. It will be a little awkward, but it's fine, I think. Dragite is the best one, so we do want it. Now we'll go ahead and special summon Granite Loyalist. I believe we can go into defense mode here. Then we'll use Granite Loyalist effect to detach and search something for next turn. So we can go with an Analyzer. Or I mean, we could always grab Block Dragon as well. Free Earth Monsters though. Do we have that? Let's see, we have water. We have 2 Earth Monsters. We have 2 Earth Monsters. We could banish the Granite Loyalist. You know what? Sure, actually. Why not? Oh wait, was I the big stupid just now? Did I just pull a big stupid, guys? Oh, I pulled a big stupid. Alright, yeah, that's my fault. I thought I could also banish from the field. Alright, but yeah, so we do have a negate, graveyard block, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, foolish. I want to see what he's playing. We have the Call by the Grave, so we can hit anything he sends anyways if it's too much of a problem. So I am not soups concerned about that. Okay, Miscellaneous Saurus, that's fine. I don't mind him sending Miscellaneous Saurus. Ooh, Fossil Dig. That's gonna be a negate, sir. Like, I feel like I have to negate this just because he might have the Overraptor or something in hand. But if he doesn't, that's just huge. I just really hope I was not wrong. I mean, I guess I still have plenty of negates and stuff I can do. Yeah, we have the Veiler, so it's fine. He might have a Called, which would super suck, but okay, nice. Oh, sorry if I'm clearing my throat there a little bit. I don't know, my throat's a little bit stuffy right now. Okay, so he's special summoning a level 1. We still do have an negate. Let's see what he does. He I've never quite understood. I feel like this is a summonable target, right? I don't know. What are you gonna do, player? You stop the search. Okay, you're summoning Chanbara. Okay, cool. Chanbara is a friend that will get a little stronger. By the end of this, it'll be able to beat over Granite Loyalist. So, you know, that's ultra spooky. Yeah, so attacking over the Granite Loyalist, that's totally fine. I do not mind losing it. And I think that's all he does. Okay, awesome. Yep, and we win. Okay, but yeah, basically that's kind of what the deck can do, you know? It makes monsters. Now, admittedly, I fucked up those plays. That's my bad. But, yeah, generally speaking, you just make a bunch of synchros. Hopefully you go first, make Dragite, just have a few hand traps and things, because Dragite backed up by a hand trap, actually pretty strong. The one thing you do have to remember, though, the quick effect only applies if a rock of the same attribute is in the graveyard, so you have to be careful with that. But, yeah. So a little bit less conventional than I do, but, that's going to be the video. Let me know what you think of Adamatia. Anyways, I could make this deck better, outside of, just understanding card effects. But, yeah, like if you liked, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want some more. This has been Ronin, signing off.